I have been fat for 48 years, and during that period of time, I've tried some crazy stuff to try to lose the weight. The one thing I apparently haven't tried was setting down the fork, fatty. But here's some of the crazier things that me and other people have tried to help them lose weight.
I've tried fad diets, powders, pills. Still, my weight's been up and down like a yo-yo until the Ayds plan taught me how to take off weight and help keep it off.
I think it's really appealing as a fat guy to be able to eat something and lose weight, even though that's pretty much the opposite of how it works. But this is one of my favorite ones that they ever made.
Ayds may taste like a candy, but Ayds contains one of the most effective appetite suppressants you can buy, and there's no stimulant in Ayds that could make you nervous.
Do you want to know what the active ingredient in Ayds was? You're not going to believe it. It was benzocaine, which is also the active ingredient known as Oragel. Basically, I guess this was going to numb your tongue and your stomach so that you enjoyed the food you were about to eat less. See, Doc, here's the thing. I just enjoy the way food tastes and feels in my mouth and my stomach. And so I just have a lot of trouble not doing that. What if we just took a big jar of Oragel and we shoved it down your face and your throat and we numbed your entire digestive system? Would that take away some of the joy of the food you're eating, you fat pig? People were so desperate to lose weight in the 70s and 80s that this had really strong cells. Something happened, though, in the early to mid-80s to kill it off. You might have heard about it. But don't worry, kids. There are other dietary supplements you could take. Like basically meth.
It's the only pre-workout that I really gave a 10 out of 10 out.
They're talking about an award-winning supplement called Craze.
Craze really is crazy.
But researchers, including one from Harvard and a testing group that often works for the supplement industry, looked at 3 samples, 2 purchased online, 1 from a store. And they say they found a chemical in Craze that is a cousin to methamphetamine.
Here's the cool thing about supplements. They can contain drugs, and they're not treated like a drug.
Supplements aren't treated like drugs, they're treated like food.
With supplements, it's really the wild, wild west. There's no proof that they work, and they only take them off the market if someone's been harmed.
Hey, I'm here to help you lose weight. Are you excited? Let's go! Wait a second. Aren't you that drug meth? I'm pretty sure we have to regulate you. No, I'm not meth. That's my cousin Meth over there. You see? No mustache. I have a mustache, so I'm not the meth. Hey, let's party! Hey, yeah! These companies are right, though. Meth or any upper like that will probably help you lose weight. I've never seen a fat meth addict. At least you'll lose your teeth. That's like a quarter pound right there. But it is true that the supplement aisle at Walmart and at your Walgreens and everywhere else, most of these products are completely unregulated. And as long as they don't contain an ingredient that is restricted and regulated, they can sell you pretty much everything. Is it vitamin C? Is it a cousin to meth? Who knows? Who cares? Buy it and eat it. If you eat that magic pill you found in the supplement aisle, maybe you'll lose the weight you want to lose. Hell, maybe you'll lose the weight you don't want to lose.
The death of a British college student from a diet pill overdose causing new concerns about dangerous chemicals advertised as a fat burner. 21-year-old Eloise Perry died after taking 8 pills containing DNP, an explosive substance in the same chemical family as TNT.
I'm not sure that killing your customers is a great way to get repeat business, but I guess it does work. You effectively lose all of your weight. I've never seen a fat skeleton. If you want something that probably won't kill you and is approved by the federal government, you can always take a drug known as Ozempic or Wegovy. These drugs are proven to help you lose weight, and the only downside is you're keeping a diabetic who needs it to stay alive from getting it.
It's the prescription with that catchy tune. On the market since 2017, the FDA-approved drug for managing type 2 diabetes is soaring to newfound fame as word spreads over one particular side effect, potential weight loss.
This drug is the latest craze amongst billionaires like Kim Kardashian and Elon Musk who are taking this drug. And that makes sense because it's an extremely expensive drug, costing as much as $1,200 to $1,500 for a month's supply. And the only downside is, of course, poor little Timmy.
Dr. Fatima Stanford, an obesity medication physician, says the drugs are so popular, there is a shortage.
What we have found with a lot of these medications is that there has been a national shortage of this entire class of medications, particularly the once weekly injections. And so there have been several instances where patients that meet criteria for Wegovy may be on Ozempic, and then even vice versa.
Good news, sir. Our new diabetes drug is proven to be a weight loss miracle cure. Even slightly obese people are able to lose a tremendous amount of weight on this drug. We're going to be able to charge thousands for it. Do you hear me? Thousands! Yeah, but didn't we develop it for, like, diabetics? So that we could, like, save type 1 diabetics and, like, children who have diabetes and stuff like that? Won't it make that more difficult for them to acquire the drug, to stay alive? Yeah, but I got a plan for that. Fuck 'em!
39-year-old Jeremy Mitchell, a father of 3 from El Dorado, Kansas, says he's struggled to fill his prescription for Ozempic and was forced to switch to a daily pill form.
I'm at risk every day that my blood sugars stay high for long-term damage to my body, long-term damage to my cells, to my eyesight, to my blood vessels, and diabetics struggle with fighting off infections. By the time my father died last month, he was double amputee, and he'd had diabetes for about 12 years. So I do have some frustration when there's a shortage for people that need that drug to treat a potentially chronic, deadly medical condition, not being able to get a hold of that.
Can you imagine being like a 12-year-old child who's suffering from type 1 diabetes and you end up losing your foot because Elon Musk wanted to look a little bit better in his tux? Fuck the world. But look, I don't want to end this video on a downer, so let me say that there is good news. The weight loss industry in 2022 was worth $58 billion. So there's a lot of fat people out there, but there's a lot of people getting rich off of fat people. I mean, also McDonald's. It's a fun little cycle that fat people find themselves in, going to Walmart to buy a tremendous amount of food, and then we eat it and get super fat, and then we go to the supplement aisle to buy a supplement that doesn't work, and we get more depressed, so we go back to the grocery side, and we buy way more food to deal with the fact that we're still fat. That's a lot of money being made by Walmart. But the really good news is that you don't need a supplement or a medication to lose weight. Sure, those things can help, but the best way to do it is the way we've been doing it since the beginning of time. No chocolate candies, no injections, just sheer will and discipline. You wake up tomorrow and you decide to eat less and move more, and the weight will come off. Trust the process. I've never been one to blame fat people for getting really fat because we live in a society where they sell you the food and they advertise it for you and they sell it on every street corner and they practically shove it down your throat, and then when you don't like the side effects of it, they try to sell you another miracle cure that doesn't work, so you just end up blaming yourself. But you're part of that system and it's really hard to get out of it once you're in. These companies are designed to take advantage of you and help you balloon up. And then when it's time for you to lose weight, they take advantage of you again. They screw you as you're coming and they screw you as you're going. It's hard to not get screwed. But as a wise machine once said, the game is rigged. The only way to win this game is not to play. So let's set the fork down and hit the gym, guys. As always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again soon.